This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Meanwhile, I'm going to do our monthly market update. That's being charts on the radio. So if you're driving, pull over to the side so you can visualize with me these charts that I'm about to describe to you.
Yes, your descriptions are just bring the numbers to life. So
they do, indeed. First, let's talk about what's happening right now in our market. And what I'm talking about, when I do my October monthly market update, I'm actually using September data. We're looking at last month and the wrap up of last month. And I'm only doing single family homes because that's predominantly where I work. Okay, currently available, we have 4,324 single family homes. Last month we had 4,105, so we're up a little bit.
Slightly.
Pending and contingent under contract right now, we have 2,090. Last month we had a little over 2,300, so we're down a little bit there. Sold in the last 30 days, 1,849. That's down from 1,888, so about the same, more or less, which leaves us with a 2.34 months worth of inventory right now of single family homes, and our average days on market is 32. Now, last year at the same time, we had 8,438 homes on the market.
Double.
Double. We had about the same number of 2,179 pending and contingent, and 1,942 had sold. So those numbers are very similar to what we had last year. And last year showed that because there was double the inventory but same amount of traffic, we had a little over 4 months worth of inventory available at that time.
And last year, this time, interest rates were mid-sixes.
Right, exactly.
So almost you call it 1% lower
Yeah.
than where you're seeing today's numbers.
Now, I'm pulling out my charts that I got from Equity Title, and this is my stack chart that I look at every single month, and it shows the number of single-family home sales over the year by month. And what it says right now, what this chart says is that right now we're on record low pace in terms of activity of single-family homes going back to 2008. I mean, we're going way back to see some record low amount of activity, which is part of the reason why prices are where they are. There's not a lot of activity. There's not a lot of sellers out there, but there's not a lot of buyers either. So it's just a lower volume.
From my side of the world, just to throw this in here,
please.
The stat shows the number of the mortgage volume, the number of loans we're doing is on pace to do what we did in 1996.
Wow. Okay.
That's how much it's compressed.
Really? Yeah. This line graph shows the amount of months of worth of inventory, and currently it's showing we're standing at around 3. It's been hovering around 2, 3, and 4 for the last several months. Then the median price is another line graph. It's 450, guys. 450 is our median price. I have another chart that shows slightly variant from that, but that's where it's been for some time now.
It wasn't so long ago. It was like 429-ish, something like that.
Yep. And it crept up, and then now it's come down. It's kind of stabilized right around that mid-4s. The year-over-year appreciation, right now we're standing down about 1.6% year-over-year in terms of our level of appreciation. But we both believe, John and I were talking about before the segment, we both believe it's going to probably end up about flat by the end of the year because prices have crept up a little bit of late.
You had all that softness in the first quarter, and then it's been
huge softness.
Slowly,
it's been creeping back.
Yeah.
The demand versus the supply, is, as we just described, shows that it's about demand is about half of supplies, which again gets us to that 2-month level of inventory. And then this last chart is the one that I make here, and this shows the line graph showing the available homes versus the homes sold and the median price. And basically, guys, it's been doing the same thing since April. I mean, it really hasn't changed all that much. The lines are about the same. I'm sharing it with my guests right now so they can see. It's just flattened out since April. It's kind of flattened out. The inventory came down, but all the other numbers stay about the same. And that's where we sit. And our median price has stayed about the same since about April. Yeah, it was up to. I mean, our inventory was up to over 8,000, like we said a year ago. But the median price, 425, 430, it got up a little bit, but right now it's 448. So it's right it's at that 450 number.
Sure.
So that's what's happening in our market right now. That's our monthly market update for October 2023. You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio.